Okay, so this video is going over attaching the neck servo to the body finally. Um, so this is the part that goes down into the body. It has a pilot hole that goes all the way through on both sides. So not too bad. I had originally filmed all of this, but it was like into 3 or 4 parts because I didn't have everything next to me, and I could explain it just as good as doing it. So in my other video I went over cutting all this out, and it's showing you'll have at least like half an inch of the pipe showing. So what you're going to want to do is pretty much from the top of the pipe to the bottom that you're showing, you're going to cut out a square out in the back of the foam. Okay, pretty simple. Just cut that. I mean, if you want to do a big piece, that's up to you. I cut just a nice small piece. That way I'm not tearing the foam too bad, because obviously this foam does tear where it bends and whatnot. So yeah, so you're cutting that to be able to see that PVC pipe in there. So next what you would do is you would take this piece and you would put it if I get it on there straight into the body. Getting in there all nice. Okay. It looks like my hole might be slightly off from when I drilled it, but yeah, you're going to want to be pushing that down. Pushing that down, and then through here you're going to circle mark where you're going to have to drill that hole. So once you've got that marked, see mine, I can see I'm off. I think I can still get it, but yeah. So once you've got that marked, you'll pretty much be working from here, watching from in here, and drilling down in here. Now I started with a 564 drill bit and just went up to a 964 drill bit because I'm going to do a bolt and nut all the way through. So I'm using, for my nut and bolt, I'm using a 632 by 1.5 inches, and then I got some washers also to go with it. So just to hold it in place, so that way once you have that in, because I drilled all the way through the PVC pipe. It did hit the arm wires just a little bit, but it will be fine. This is always a pain because it's like, I think I'm slightly turned or something. It's like getting over that PVC pipe. There we go. Just kind of lifting that foam around that piece, because I'm just going to test to make sure that will even go in, because I can tell that my hole is slightly off, so I may have to drill it again. got lucky. Okay, so that goes all the way through, and we'll hold that in place. So obviously for the nut, you're probably going to have to glue it to the housing right at the hole, or cut a square in the front as well. I'm probably going to try gluing it to the housing with some like Gorilla Glue and see how that goes. But I mean, I think the easiest and best would probably be just doing the same thing as you do on the back. Just cut a small square. It's not going to hurt. I mean, it's a small little chunk and it's going to be covered with clothes anyways. So it's not a big deal to cut that little piece out. Now, I think my hole on my other side might be slightly off though. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Now I just gotta hope I can get that out. But yeah, so that will just go all the way in, and that should hold that neck in pretty good. And with that foam holding the whole housing, the chances of this piece breaking are very, very low. Yeah, my custom one that I have, I've dropped it before at a convention. He fell off my cart and his head did fall off, but that's because I had it Gorilla Glued to the frame originally before I did this bolt system. So yeah, that's attaching the head. So yeah, hopefully I can get that screw back out now. Yeah, so that would be the upside of cutting that hole right here as well. So yeah.